name right here doesn't say Ganondorf or Little Mac, it's possible. We have a Roy on the screen. See, the way you were saying you feel about Wolf, I'm a Roy player, so I feel the same way about this matchup right here. So it looks like we're seeing Cinnabon Gaming controlling the Roy.
All right, so I'm looking forward to seeing then how this goes, because I haven't really played this matchup in a long time, obviously, since I've been out of the Lucas game for quite a while. But, I mean, Roy has an absurd close-range game, and Lucas has kind of a struggle and disadvantage at times. So I believe that if Roy gets the correct reads on him, he could probably make Lucas's life absolutely miserable.
Definitely. The comparison I have here is Roy Ness. Obviously, Lucas is very different from Ness in the grand scheme of things. But I feel like the way they play neutral, not too dissimilar. You're going to see a lot of PK fire, a lot of those zoning tools coming into play. And when Turtle is able to get in his face, I mean, it's a really devastating advantage state. Not quite as crazy as what Ness has in his kit, but it's solid in his own right. It's just a matter of can Cinnabon avoid that happening? Ooh, that was custom.
Yeah, he did avoid the double jump cancel conversion, which can put Lucas in a bad spot if he uses it improperly over at the ledge. Let's see what his option is here. Oh, that quick jump fair from ledge. Yeah. One of my favorite things to do with this character.
We all love an aggressive ledge option. Very fun. That was finally gets the kill and jab up air. That's Jer like costume B. Kinda. Yeah,
but Turtle comes right back down there with that sweet spot there. That move got so much stronger in this game than it ever used to be. It was so pathetically weak back in Smash 4. And this game, it is such a good kill move. I love what they did with there.
Yeah, they didn't quite tune Lucas enough to make him like a super threat. You don't see him very often in tournaments, but he's definitely way better than he was in 4. Ooh.
Oh, almost had a little dip right there.
Yeah, that is one of the bad things in Roy's kit. That recovery, it's like not terrible, but it's very linear and very susceptible to getting gimped, especially against characters like Lucas who have a lot of tools to put a projectile in that path.
Absolutely. We've got the Nair conversions right now into that sour F tilt. He comes back with the forward air, and this is where Lucas is at his strongest when he's got you at the ledge. He manages to get around the down smash that time. Okay, down tilt, F tilt. That is a true conversion right there. What do we got? Oh, the spot dodge on the PK freeze!
Very good. I like Nair 1 and up tilt. Not quite the percentage up tilt would kill. Not that he has a lot of options that would kill there. You could try F smash. Probably wouldn't. Oh, that's safe?
Oh, yeah.
We're
down
learning.
Smash is absurdly safe if you get that last hit. And there's the up throw. Oh, I love it. The down tilt into the grab. A classic Lucas conversion right there.
So funny. I would like to see Cinnabon Gaming get a few more early kills. That is like the true beauty of playing Roy, is that you can just kill people at 60 sometimes. Oh, yeah. It's not super, kind of consistently too. I mean, if you get like a sour spot up there into like a forward smash, his ledge trapping is so
here we go. We got the train.
Oh, no.
We got the train.
That's a good train.
Didn't finish it off quite, but he does get another down tilt into F tilt and the PK freeze.
I like what he was cooking. That was really smart. Catches him with the up smash. Anything would have killed there, but I like that he went for the style points with the up smash. Not a very off-scene move. At a bit of a deficit, but Roy with rage, that just means he's going to get that kill earlier if he's able to get it.
We got a fair train going on.
Yep. Gets him off stage and put into a ledge trap position. This is a Roy benefit.
Yeah, you don't want to be at the ledge against Roy. Lucas may be good at the ledge, but Roy might just be better. We've got the PK Thunder coming out right now. And he uses it to keep himself safe over there.
Very smart use of it, yeah. Didn't want to scrap with him too much at ledge because very liable to get reversaled.
That parry was
so smart.
And he reads the roll.
Yeah.
So, wow. Yeah, Cinnabon Gaming really clutching up and taking that game away from Turtle. I really thought that was Turtle's game.
It felt like it for a while. One thing that I noticed, it felt like there were a lot of opportunities, especially on that first stock, where Cinnabon got a jab and a back air would have killed, but we saw like maybe a misinput the first time when he threw out Nair, and then the next time was a fair, and so that little bit of inconsistency caused him to lose that first stock. And a game where he won in a very close set, but I feel like if he was able to get those kills earlier on, it could have been a much more solid win, and that's something I'd like to see more from him this next game. If he's able to clean up those kill confirms, this could get really ugly. But Turtle, not to say he's not playing good or anything. The guy is also playing very solid. Obviously, almost won that game. Very, very liable to make this get ugly in the other direction as well, as he's already off stage. Cinnabon getting a little aggressive at ledge, trying to predict the option. And he's gonna maybe die for it. No, he has a jump. He's safe. Holding the charge a little bit too long. So Cinnabon lives to see another day. He gets a little aggressive again, going for the F smash.
Figured out the trains. Yeah. He covers himself with the Nair and the PK. No, that didn't hit.
Just caught the ledge in time.
Just snuck in there. But Turtle is really playing this matchup really well. I mean, Roy's a character that thrives off of his ability to get in. And against Lucas, who's not the fastest character, you would think that Roy would just run away with the match sometimes.
Yes.
But he's really doing a good job of keeping this competitive. A PK Fire, and here comes the PK Thunder. That is going to keep him away. And another one,
probably,
and you are dead.
He got the good hitbox on that one, or rather the good angle on hitting that. It's possible that it could have sent him back toward the stage, but that second time it got him there. That's what we're going to see a lot of. That's going to be Turtle's win condition, I feel like, is getting Roy off stage and trying to put a blockade in his way back. But side B, one of the best moves in the game. That is going to even things up very quickly as we see the train again. But Cinnabon ready for it, not going to get hit by the day one down there.
Nah, I think that he might have had it if he doesn't jump there trying to get the downer.
Ooh,
I think
yes.
he just run off of stage is what I've seen, and you get the downer that way. He might not have felt confident in the spacing right there, which is why he wasn't able to convert off of it this time. And now we've got a juggling situation going on.
I like the PK Fire just to push him a little bit further away to confirm himself getting back to stage in a safe manner.
He gets the jab. Doesn't convert into anything. Oh, the up smash. You're going to pay for that one.
Yeah. Unlike down smash, that move is very unsafe.
Absolutely.
I believe Cinnabon had like a moment to charge that one.
Okay.
I like the idea there. I mean, it's I think you could have went for maybe like a grab or something else, but I mean, it's gonna puts him in a disadvantageous position. So, and I mean, it's just a very safe option. Up B is, especially at this percentage where it's gonna send him really far away.
Can we just talk about for a minute the pressure that Cinnabon was putting on Turtle right there by literally standing at the ledge and doing nothing?
It's like something people don't talk about a lot about ledge trapping. That into the counter off stage, losing his own stock, unfortunate stuff. But that's something I feel like a lot of people don't talk about when it comes to ledge trapping. Everyone's kind of focused on playing kind of reactionary or like really hard call-outs. But sometimes the best thing you can do is just stand there, because that's like that's when you're the most eligible to do a thing.
Yeah, you are the most threatening there.
Yeah, absolutely. That kind of passive pressure you can apply at ledge, very good. So I like to see that come from Turtles, or from Cinnabon rather. We'd like to see him get this stock out to get ourselves an even game 2 as well. Goes for the up smash again. Style points got you some favor for me that first game, but I would love to have seen like a forward up tilt that time just to close out that stock. Up for should kill. Never mind.
No, not quite. Battlefield Battlefield does have a huge ceiling. All right, looking for that PK Thunder once again. We're not going to convert anything off of it that time. Ooh, the air dodge back. He did the Japanese air dodge that time. Finally killing at 211% with the up B. Now, that does concern me a little bit for Cinnabon Gaming, because if you are not killing with Roy until 211%, you gotta look for something earlier. That character thrives on getting early kills. If you can't get those early kills, you are going to struggle. Or you're just gonna get hit with up smash.
Yep. That was a great catch there from Cinnabon. Just kind of knew his game plan there. I feel like Cinnabon, or Turtle rather, good catch from Turtle. Cinnabon was kind of landing really aggressive that last stock. I think he wanted to keep the pressure a little more in his face, and Turtle caught that in time to just like throw out an up smash like, oh yeah, that's probably gonna hit. You'll whiff this or hit my shield with it. So up smash that shield's gonna catch it, and now we have ourselves a even set.
And that is a niche move that does have a couple good uses right there, because I'm sure a lot of people nowadays are aware of this, but for those who aren't, when it comes to Lucas's up smash, you get a window of invulnerability at the start of that move, which they gave him during the transition. I don't remember if it was into last game. I think it was. So he has a small window. The first 7 frames, if the move is uncharged, he is completely invulnerable. So sometimes you can get some cheesy kills that way. If you catch your opponent just like mashing on your shield, you throw that move out, you know that they have a lot of lag, and that's going to seal the game for you. That move is so strong.
Yeah, ridiculously powerful move. Ooh, overshoots the grab a little bit. The Turtle's gonna eat off of that. Lifts the grab, but Cinnabon doesn't punish in time. Man, a lot of unoptimal stuff here. I mean, this is low-key. This is part of the pressure of, like, you know, the size of this tournament. You're playing on the main stream. We're sectioned off from every other setup. This is like this is premium space up here.
Oh yeah, I love this little area.
Yeah, this is wonderful. So some pressure could be it. And this time he just jumps into the up smash.
And there it is. I love it.
Yeah, and that's kind of what you were talking about a minute ago. That move is just it's safe at the very beginning. So if Cinnabon's opting to like do like a approaching fair or nair, the up smash is just gonna armor through it and it's gonna super kill you.
Yeah, it's such a niche move, but it's so satisfying.
Absolutely.
Oh, we got the nair trains going into the Zair. This time he gets the down air, but he falls out of it. Doesn't quite get the finisher that we wanted to see. Cinnabon Game's got to do some real deep digging right here because you don't want to fall down 3 stocks to 1 against a Lucas who is feeling himself like this.
Good back throw PK Thunder, and that's what we were talking about a minute ago. With a roadblock in his way, and just like that, Turtle has a commanding lead on Cinnabon in this very pivotal Game 3.
Here comes the Nair again. Lucas has so many ways to just start putting on damage early, and he's putting on pressure now, just keeping him in that range with those double jump cancel Zairs. Here comes another PK Thunder. Not gonna finish it off that time.
Yeah, that was a good jump, just to make it back. He knew that Turtle was stuck in the PK Thunder, so he couldn't draw anything else to catch the jump to ledge. So sometimes that's a little dangerous, putting yourself in that spot, but he was stuck there, so it was safe. And now he's applying a little bit more damage to Turtle, but I mean, we saw him live to 200 that last game, so this really might not mean a whole lot.
He gets back to the ledge. No option right there from Turtle. I like the range that Turtle is playing at, though, in this game much more compared to the other games. I feel like in the other games, he was either playing a little bit too close or too far away from Cinnabon, and this time, he's got kind of like a good sweet spot. Goes for the style of the up smash, but not gonna hit it this time. He can't go 3 for 3.
Yeah, can't go 3 for 3, but I do like the idea. I mean, that was honestly kind of calculated. I feel like Cinnabon has kept doing the same thing of just like putting himself in a position to get hit by it. Ooh, putting a lot of damage on here.
They got the fair. Okay, this time he uses the PK Thunder aggressively towards the ledge.
Yeah, I like it. Kind of stopped Cinnabon in his tracks, so if he would wanted to like do like a runoff fair to catch him, he couldn't because he was stuck.
That time he brings him back into himself, but wasn't able to finish it off. Will the back throw do it?
Not quite.
But a well-timed PK Thunder doesn't quite hit.
Yeah, it was a great drift from Cinnabon. That's one thing about Roy. It's linear, but he has a good drift, so he can drift around, but you can't drift your way out of that. Up throw will certainly kill, and Turtle up 2-1.
Yeah, that was a big swing game right there. Turtle played that one really, really well. Again, really good use of his spacing, really good use, especially of that PK Thunder. I want to talk about that one a little bit, just really quickly, just because I rarely get the chance to nerd out a little bit about Lucas stuff, because I know so much about him.
The floor is yours.
Well, but the reason that he's been using that so effectively is because he's aiming for, like, the head box. Like, the big orb right there, that's the part that sends out.
Yes.
You get hit by the tail, you're not really going anywhere, and it has very little knockback. But the head sends outward. So that's why sometimes you bring your opponent back in, because you're facing back into the stage. You're facing outward, you're facing away from the stage, like the way that Turtle's been doing. That's what's going to net you those kills.
Definitely. And that's something that can benefit you as a Lucas player to have knowledge, and it can be a detriment to other players because, like I said earlier, there's not a lot of Lucases, and so a lot of players might not know that about that hitbox. And so, you know, they're expecting, okay, it's probably not going to send me out, and then it sends you out and you're dead at like 30 because you were off stage.
Absolutely. It's also got transcendent priority, so it beats literally every move in the game.
Love it.
Okay, but enough about that. Back to this current match that we're looking at. Cinnabon been really good at recovering against the threat of down smashes and forward tilts and other options that Lucas can put out at the ledge. Gets another jab forward air right here, and he gets him off stage even further.
Yeah. Jab forward air will put you in disadvantage, and he's going to not quite get the stock. Gets a sour spot there. And this is a situation he wouldn't be in if he was able to get that back air off of that jab. We'd be on Turtle's second stock, but now Turtle is the one, or Turtle rather, is the one ledge trapping him. But Cinnabon fights his way back out from ledge and gets the stock for it.
And that's what you were talking about earlier. Sometimes you just gotta pull out the easy option. The F tilt right there, so effective, gets the kill much, much earlier than he was doing earlier in the set. Ooh! I think we're starting to see Turtle get a little bit trigger happy now with those up smashes since a couple of them worked. You still gotta be careful with that move. I mean, you're standing there for a fat minute if you miss that.
Absolutely. Oof. Landing counter, I like that. Turtle has definitely been kind of pulling the trigger a lot this game, like you said. So very good calculated counter landing. I wouldn't lean on that too much. Once you do it once, they're kind of like, okay, I can't do that anymore.
Yeah, but the landing counter is the Wi-Fi special.
That's right. It gets you a lot that one time.
Yeah, it doesn't work 9 times out of 10, but that 1 time out of 10 that it does, it's very, very effective.
Certainly. Turtle doing a really good job of not getting hit by any of the Roy stuff that leads into the kill move. And getting a lot of percentage for it, too. Oh, and it sends out, no jump, and Cinnabon knows that's a stock. And what looked like a really good lead for Cinnabon is turned the other way.
Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, evens it right back up. And again, getting creative with the use of up smash there. A lot of people were not expecting it, maybe.
This might be the best string that we've seen Cinnabon Gaming do this time. He's got a nice 50 right there off the bat, off of 1 grab, and he's not quite done.
Not quite yet. I like the idea from Turtle, maybe expecting a high recovery to mix it up. That's a good option. Doesn't put you in disadvantage.
We saw the jab back there that time. The chair, everybody's favorite, confirmed. Okay, this time he avoids the PK Thunder, but not the PK Fire. And he saves the jump.
So smart, and he air dodged the ledge too. Very creative recovery, and he needed to do that too, otherwise he was super dead. And in that position again, has to be careful. Does he have a jump? Yes, he does.
Did you see the way he used his up B that time?
I did.
He's adapting to the PK Thunder, but you can't adapt to that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you can only do it so much. Just wasn't able to get a lot once he made it back to ledge. And so once he got knocked off again, it was